So here is an example of a question that you would see on the test. Give the electron configuration of phosphorus. So it could be phosphorus, it could be any element. So what you'd want to do is, first off, where is phosphorus? So you're going to be given a blank periodic table, and at this point what you just need to know is how to find phosphorus, which one is it? So your periodic table is going to have some names on it. So we're looking. Phosphorus is right there. So your periodic table is going to have names on it. Phosphorus has the atomic number of 15. We're dealing with substances that have no charge. So if it has 15 protons, we want 15 electrons. So to write the diagram, the first 2 electrons would go into the 1s orbital. There we go. Notice the opposite direction of the spins. Then the next electrons would go into the 2s orbital. There we go. Then we're going to move into the p orbital. Notice one at a time, following the Pauli rule. Then down. Then we're going to fill up the 3s level. The last 3 electrons are going to go into 3p orbitals. And if you looked on the periodic table, p is 3 electrons in to that 3p block. The p block is just we'll call them non-metals. You'll hear more about that later. Now they're each going to go in separately, following the Hund's rule, and they're unpaired. So what do we have here? Let me grab my pointer. So we have a 1s block filled up. 1s, there are 2 arrows, 2 electrons. We've got a 2s level, 2 electrons, 2s2. Then we move up to 2p. We've got 6 arrows, 2p6. Then we move to 3s, 3s2. Then we move up to the 3p level, where we have 1, 2, 3, 3p3. So it doesn't fill up all the 3p level, but it does fill up those 3, so we write 3 on top. So this is the orbital notation of it. So this is the way it works for most elements. The only exceptions are a couple of the transitions. So you might have noticed on that earlier thing that that the D block is 1 less than the corresponding S and P blocks. So the D block, that we'll call them later the transition metals, they're 1 row below what the others are. So we go from 4s2 to 3d. And the configuration of chromium and copper are kind of odd exceptions. You may see a question on that, but it's just something to keep in the back of the head. You will for sure probably have one that is going to be, say, like iron here, where it's a 3d6. Just remember that it's 3d6, not 4d6, even though it's in the 4th row of the periodic table. And that's it for me right now. If you have any questions, as always, shoot me an email, let me know in class. I hope this was helpful for you. You can kind of scroll through it at your own pace. Best of luck on the test, and I'll see you in class.